Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Tuesday. It is July 28th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God darn, we love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Everyday Apocalypse Tarot by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. You can find it in her Etsy shop. My friend just texted me and said she's going to come over and box tomorrow, and I'm excited. I'm excited. We got one on the table. I think I'm going to box in the morning. Not that I probably wouldn't like put on my gloves and stuff while she's there, but I figure let her take the main stage, you know. I hope everybody had a good Tuesday. We've got one on the table. It is a major. Someone's starting over? Ooh. Somebody, what does that mean? What does incorporate? Oh, incorporate. Okay. I was thinking of like corporate, and I was like, incorporate? I was like, incorporate? And I was like, that doesn't make sense. Except I was saying it wrong, right? Yeah, that's where the blonde comes in. Somebody left a sticky situation. Somebody is starting over. Somebody left a sticky situation, or they're gonna. Two on the table, one major, no reversal. I told you guys I was going to be a little late today because I was going out to dinner with my dad, but actually this isn't really that late. What is it, like 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock. 6:03. So okay, somebody was a part of a sticky situation, okay? Somebody was involved in something. Either they were on the outskirts of it, okay, or they were involved in it, but it was like they weren't the main man. They probably weren't even the middle man, but they were like, you know, like they were there. They saw stuff. Uh, somebody left that. Somebody is like, nope, I need a new beginning. I need a new start. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't know what kind of fuckery this is. And somebody's realizing, like, like leaving, okay, leaving the situation, whatever the case, and putting it behind them and starting over. Someone is realizing that that was some fucked up shit. Like, whatever happened, like somebody is like looking back on it, like cataloging events and like situations and people, and I just heard mannerisms. Um and they're just realizing like this was some crazy shit. Like, I should have walked away sooner. And something about fucking somebody up. And I think it's just, I'm just gonna say it. Whenever you're involved in something that's toxic or karmic, whether you instigated it, whether you stood there and watched, whether you gave a helping hand, whether you stood from the outside and watched, that shit fucks you up mentally. That shit that shit that that is some fucked up shit. The only thing that I can liken it to is Well, I mean, I guess technically I could technically the current situation, but it's not even really. Well, the ex best friend. If you follow, if you subscribe, you guys know my situation with my ex best friend. 99% of the negative, the toxic aspect of our relationship, of our friendship, was based on mind control. And people can be like, oh, nobody controls your mind, da 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 da. Listen, when you have somebody in your life that you consider a sister, a loved one, a friend, I mean, think about it, 30 plus years of friendship, and you did not look at them any other way, you would not even realize the amount of mind control that could be going on there. Because in your mind, at the time, you're thinking, oh, well, this is just my best friend. I love them. I want to support them. I want to take care of them. I want to make them happy. So if they ask me to do something and I can do it, I'm going to do it. If they, they want something and I can swing it, I'm going to do it. It isn't until you're on the outside of that situation and you look back and you start to dissect everything that you realize mind control, mind fuckery, if you want to throw in the F-bomb. Like, and when I look at the ex best friend, I am telling you, she sexually assaulted. Hold on, I want to put these face down. She sexually assaulted me for the first time for my birthday in 2022, at my birthday. She got me drunk and she got me high. Okay, she sexually assaulted me the first time. I don't know if it was the day after, like I went home, because I was off for a couple days for my birthday. I went home, or if it was 2 days after, when I finally texted her and I said, what happened on my birthday, never going to happen again. Like, I love you as a sister, as a friend. I'm not attracted to you. There's, because at that time I was still looking at it like this was a mutual interaction, right? Like I took part in it. And I did take part in it. But you also got to remember, when somebody gets you drunk and gets you high and you don't really necessarily know what's going on, do I put all the blame on her? No, I don't. Do I look at her as a predator? Yes, I do. But no, I do not put all the blame on her. I would never do that anyway, because you guys know I talk about it all the time. I always feel like I have to take accountability for something. I like rarely ever walk away from a situation and be like, oh, I was innocent. I was the virgin. No, no, no. Even if it's as simple as I should have known better, there's your accountability. But in that situation, like I called her out and I said, I'm not doing this again with you. Like, not at all attracted to you. You're my best friend. I love you. Not interested in you sexually. You're a beautiful woman, but I'm not attracted to you. She blew it off. She blew off that response, right? I don't even remember what she said. I didn't save our texts either. I deleted everything. I should have saved them. Hindsight is 2020, but I deleted everything. I burned all her pictures, any pictures I had of her, anything that she gave me, which was not a lot. Burned it, tossed it, threw it away, whatever the case. I have, as far as I can remember, I have nothing of hers. Nothing. Everything is gone. And I did that with God's blessing. So don't feel bad about that at all. Here's the thing. The second time was the weekend of Labor. It was Labor Day weekend in 2022. And the second time was me saying no and her saying, yes, you're going to do this. And me saying no, and then her saying yes, and then me giving in. Because again, it's all mental. Like you've already been trained. You're the good doggy. You're the good kitty. Like, you're going to do what I say because you love me and I'm your best friend and I would never steer you wrong, right, Kim? Never. And that's why on September 16th of 2022, when she was going to do it again, when she was rage baiting me and acting all kinds of fucking crazy, I got up off the ground and I grabbed my shit and I left because God literally said to me, honey, you are not doing this again. You are getting the fuck out of there. And I got the fuck out of there. Whoever this is having that same like epiphany moment. Whatever situation they were involved in, they're looking back on it, or they're gonna look back on it and they're gonna realize, like, how the fuck did I miss that? Like, it was there the whole time and I didn't see it. How did I let this situation control me? Like, why was I a part of something so toxic, so karmic? And that fucks with you too, right? When you realize that you were fucked with, when you realize you went along with something. God, what do they call that from Nazi Germany, when all of that came to rise and people were blind to what was going on because the Germans wanted leadership. The Germans wanted prosperity after World War I. So when Hitler came to power, they were really just looking at it as, oh, great, we finally have a leader. Like, you're going to bring our country up out of the dirt and we're going to have money again, like we're going to be able to thrive. And not really realizing that they were all puppets and they were all going along with this regime, and that in the background, like, that shit was just so fucked up. Like, how do you condone that? How do you approve that? How do you take part in that? There's a name for it. What is it called? It's called something. I can't remember. I don't know that it was specifically named that because of Nazi Germany, or if it was like a long-standing phrase. I can't remember. There's some kind of phrase for it. Okay, we got 3 on the table. 1 major, no reversal. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Somebody's realizing too that something was hidden from them. Because I'm looking at this one card and it's got the moon on it. And this person looks like they're trying to like sneak away with something. I think somebody is going to realize that like someone or someone's hid something from them. Okay, why am I shuffling the cards like that? We got 4 on the table, 2 major. We got another major, no reversal. So here's the thing. We're going to do 1 more shuffle, but somebody's leaving a toxic situation, sticky situation, as I originally labeled it, to start over, okay? But when they take a step back and they look at the situation that they were involved in, maybe it was a group of people, friend community, church community, I mean, whatever, family, a lover, I don't know. But when they look back on it, they realize how fucked up it was. And they realize how much it has fucked them up currently. Like, it's upsetting to them. The thing is going through all of this is really going to elevate them, because whatever this situation, this fucked up situation was that they're now looking back on and acknowledging, this is leading to healing, to growth, to change, to enlightenment, okay? Divine, if they decide they want to go the God route, right? No pressure. Believe in what you want to believe. But it's really going to elevate somebody. Like, they're really going to come into their own, because they're really going to recognize, like, I was a part of that, and that's fucking horrible, but I don't want to be that fucking person. Like, that's not who I want to be. And thank God I got the fuck out of it, because now I can move on. Now I can change. Last shuffle. Somebody is gonna, 5 on the table, 2 major, no reversal. Somebody's really gonna work on themselves. Look at that. Okay, this was in our reading, our last reading when I used this deck, and it was at the bottom because I usually do that with some of the cards. Like when I'm done with a reading, like I'll divide them up and I'll put like one or two at the bottom and then I'll mix them in. That way when I do the shuffle for the next read, you know, like it all it remixes back in, but it's not all together. But this is one of the cards from the other reading. And it was originally at the bottom of the deck when I first brought out the deck. We got 6 on the table with bottom of the deck. We've got 3 majors, no reversal. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. And bottom, Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody's really stepping into their power. Somebody's really... This situation is really going to lead somebody to like wake the fuck up and realize like I can't believe I was a part of something. Like why would I do that? I just heard why would I do that to another person? Top of the deck is 5 of Cups, King of Cups. You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? King of Cups says connection lost, and 5 of Cups says miss your ex? Yes or no? I think whoever this is that walked away, that got out of this situation, whoever's left in that situation, whoever's left in that group, oh, you coming back? When you coming back? What do you mean? What do you mean you're not coming back? We lost you? What? You're not a part of the group? Oh. Listen, honey. Listen, honey. When people choose to heal, whether they believe in God or not, when they choose to heal themselves and they get out of toxic shit, God is going to make sure that the path is clear for them if that's what they want, if that's what they desire. I'm just telling you, because it is not every day that people pull themselves out of toxic bullshit. You know, and not everybody is like, oh, completely toxic, right? Like some people just do toxic shit, but leave relatively unkarmic lives, you know, like I don't know, you know, like maybe once a year Betsy goes and has a one night stand, you know, but other than that, like she's an angel, you know, like everybody does something toxic, okay? I mean, even I do toxic shit, right? But then I think about it and I, you know, okay, let's do better. Let's wake up tomorrow and let's do better, be better, right? The toxic people that are toxic don't do that. Toxic people project. Toxic people put shit onto everybody else. Like, no, it's your fault. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, okay. Don't ever think you could be the bad guy, right? How many times have I said on this channel, in how many videos have I said I was the bad guy? I was the bad guy. And you guys know I always use the example. I always use this example of the woman that I got into it with at work in at Thanksgiving in 2024, and how like 2-3 weeks later I finally realized like I was a fucking asshole to that woman. And I'm not saying I didn't have justification. I'm not saying that she wasn't mean to me, and I'm not saying that she wasn't mean to others. But at the same time, like, did I really need to treat her like that? No. No. Was I the asshole in that situation? Absolutely, all fucking day. I was the asshole in that situation. I'm not perfect. I'm a human, okay? People make mistakes. The thing is are you one of those humans and you're enlightened enough to where you can see that and you can acknowledge it and you could go back to the drawing board, right? And be like, okay, I got to work on this. I got to look at this. I got to do this. You know, do you have those deep conversations with yourself? Or are you that toxic motherfucker that's like, nope, it wasn't me. Nope, I'm not narcissistic. Nope, I don't ever do anything wrong. I'm perfect. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. If you are human, I'm sorry. I do not believe that at all. There is not one fucking perfect human being. Nope. I don't care if you throw looks in there. I don't care if you throw education in there. Physicality. I don't care. There is nobody on this planet that is perfect. Nobody. Nobody. When I meet people, when I talk to people that are like, oh, no, I'm the best, like, look at me, I'm the best. What are you, fucking crazy? Like, I want to like grab them and shake them. Like, you're not perfect. There's no such thing. And why would you want to be? Because if you're implying that you're perfect, then you're saying that you don't make mistakes. And you're saying, I can't make mistakes. Because if I made a mistake, my world would crumble. Why the fuck would you want to be perfect? Anywho. All right, we got 6 on the table. We've got the world. 21 minutes, and I haven't even shown you the cards. We got 7 of Swords. We got Queen of Swords. We've got the Empress. It doesn't matter. You can change it to Emperor. It really doesn't matter. We got 7 of Pentacles. This is just showing me that somebody's elevating. Somebody's elevating. Because whatever this 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords situation was that somebody's healing from, they were not no Empress. If you were involved in this, you were no Empress. So when I see this, it symbolizes, along with the 7 of Pentacles, elevation for me, hard work, right? Working on yourself, shadow work. Again, working towards enlightenment, enrichment. And bottom of the deck, the Hierophant, or as I sometimes call him, the Hierophante, after Harry Belafonte. Again, feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter. I've pretty much said everything there is to say about this. I don't know, like, I'm not seeing anything specific about what the situation was, or like who was involved or why or whatever. I'm not really seeing anything like that. And the only reason why I say something might have been hidden from them, okay? Something was sneaky, and they might not have realized it till after the fact. And that's just because I see the moon up here. I see the sign that says access denied, and I see this lovely gentleman or gentlewoman, and it looks like they're trying to sneak away with something. It's like a dark alley. He's got something in his hand, but I can't really tell what it is. It's like a knife or like some type of tool. Some type of like tool in his hand. There's a video camera up there. So I really think that somebody was involved in something and kind of watched shit play out. I don't think that they knew everything that there was to know about a situation with the moon there, and the fact that the character's sneaky in the card. And the fact that it says access denied, because you could have like 10 people involved in a situation, but only like 3 of them really know everything that's going on, whether it's a friend group, a family group, coworkers, neighbors, whatever. I just heard politicians. He really knows how to make me laugh. He really knows how to get to my funny bone. Of course, politicians, of course. Oh my gosh. That's why, you know what, y'all? I gotta tell you, it's not even the murders, the violence in the city, in Chicago. It's not even like the horror stories of children being abused, neglected, raped. It's not even that stuff that really keeps me from the news. It is politics. And I see it. Okay, I see it on TikTok and Instagram. But I could browse it for a minute and I could walk away, you know? I do not sit down and watch news broadcasts. I could if I wanted to. I don't have cable or anything, but if I wanted to download apps and stuff to my phone, I could. And I could sit there and watch the nightly news. I have no fucking desire. None. Because the way the country is being run, I don't agree with. And I'm just going to be honest, I do not like President Donald J. Trump. I don't. I never have. I didn't like him before he was president. I don't like him now. But I will tell you this, I am smart enough to recognize that our government as a whole is the Democrats, the Republicans, Congress, the House, the judicial, everything, everything. And the fact that we let a whole other type of country, a whole other entity dictate what we do as a country and dictate how we spend our money as a country, no. Absolutely the not. Nope. Can't get on board. Sorry. And that's literally the biggest reason why I will not watch the news. I've been raped. I've been sexually assaulted. I've been physically assaulted. I've been emotionally, mentally, and verbally abused by a loved one my whole life for 42, 43 years. That shit doesn't even faze me, sadly. I mean, I get upset and I can cry and stuff, but when I see the stuff about politics and what's happening to our country, I could literally go ape shit. Like yeah. You guys, if you follow, if you subscribe, I talked about it like 2 weeks ago about how 3 times in my life I got so fucking angry that my vision clouded over and all I saw was red. Yeah, I'm afraid that if I watch news and it has politics and I get upset and my vision clouds red, I have this theory that if I feed into that anger, that I could probably literally blow up the planet. That's just a theory of mine. It's just a theory. So that's why I don't watch the news. Oh. Anyway, off on a tangent. But that's the thing. Like, I don't think somebody was a part of a situation as in deep as part of a situation as some other people probably were, but it doesn't matter. Like, this person is looking back on it and realizing that they took part in something that they just shouldn't have taken part in, you know? And again, mind control, peer pressure, right? Like, if you have a group of friends and they're all telling you to do this, that, and the other, do you want to stay friends with them or not? You know, like, so, and that's the other thing. Like, what is your character like in that moment? Because it if you've been beaten down and you haven't healed yourself, you're gonna let people take advantage of you, like I did with the ex-best friend. Just saying. People like to make fun of people when they say that they were mind controlled and stuff like that. That shit is no laughing matter. It's not. Because when you come out of that, like, you literally have to rebuild yourself from the inside out. Because you literally have to look at new situations now, piece by piece, and be like, I'm not letting this motherfucker control me. Like, what are they going to do next? Because I can't let them control me, like, in any type of way. It's definitely fuckery at the end of the day. It really is. And people that dibble and dabble in that kind of shit and do that to friends, family, lovers, whatever, they're disgusting. I'm sorry. And they know what they're doing. It's like a very narcissistic, mentally ill type of thing. They know, they know. They know. I can't remember exactly what the quote is, but I've said it before. People know when they fucked you over. People know when they've done bad to you. They know. They're not stupid. I was talking to my friend today because we were both unpacking, this young woman, and talking to her about the situation with the guy I was in love with and the two friends and that. And I just told her, I said, like I can't believe that those two women did what they did to me and took part in what they took part in and did it willingly, did it, you know, right under my nose, in my face, however you want to phrase that, and probably laughed about it the whole time. And then I said to her, I said, I said, it's very rare that I see one of them watching me and they can't look me in the eye. If we walk past each other and I look at them, they will not look me in the eye. They won't. Neither one of them. And I'm sorry. That will and that has been and always will be a sign of guilt. Always. I hope they got all that they wanted. I hope that they get everything that they want out of life. I hope it works out well for them. I hope I hope that they only ever know love because they sure as fuck did not give that to me. Yep. I'm going to leave it there. 31 minutes. You guys know, whoever this is, they're going to be fine. It's just, like I said, all that mental shit, it messes with you. It messes with you. Like whomever this is, like even they're healing from it, they're moving on from it. I mean, like you guys know, like I talk about my past life all the time. Hopefully as a guiding light to someone else, right? So somebody else doesn't get trapped like how I got trapped. But I mean, should people talk about their shit all the time, like over and over and over again? Debatable. Some people say yes, some people say no. Is it necessarily healthy for me to be thinking about it all the time? I mean, I don't really think about it all the time, usually just when I'm on here and I feel like I need to talk about it. Again, hopefully for someone else's benefit. But I don't know, stuff like that, it takes a long time to get over. And I've told you guys before, like it's taken me 2.5 years to get to the point where I could wish the ex best friend love and light and healing. Like she needs to heal first and foremost. Like I would want that for her. I don't want her as a friend. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to have anything to do with her. But I could want for her to heal. I would want that for any human being. It took me 2.5 years to get there. The guy I was in love with at work, it's only been a year. It's only been a year. Only. All right. I'm going to leave it there. You guys take what you will from it. I hope it resonated for somebody. I hope, if anything, you guys enjoyed it, found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a lovely Tuesday evening. Just an update for you guys. I'm off tomorrow. I will do affirmations. I will probably do a tarot and a collective, but I don't think I'm going to do anything extra just because I got some errands to run. The friend's going to come over and box later. So I'm not going to be I didn't tell y'all because I made the decision today because I told my boss. But I am not going to be off again until next Wednesday. They're making us do a mandatory Saturday at the warehouse, and then I volunteered for Sunday because I want vacation money. I want Italy money. I want take care of my cats money. So, yeah. So tomorrow's my only day off. So I need to do everything that I need to do for tomorrow, and then I'm probably just going to do the basic reads for you guys tomorrow, like I would on a Monday, Tuesday kind of thing. Um, and that's it. But I will be on. You will see this face again. I hope everybody has a lovely evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.